Kansas.
Yeah, that's a real place.
To play football, though. Mm-hmm. Nobody went there to scout him. And that's a shame because this guy had to pay to get into a regional workout. He was seen at that regional workout as, wow, this guy might be a champion on the football field. Yeah. Then he had to go to another workout and finally found his way home to the Minnesota Vikings. And what did he do there? Oh, I don't know, just went on to become an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler and a captain.
What?
Now, with his first time ever being in free agency, I do believe, testing the waters, he has found a home with the Carolina Panthers. Carolina, obviously the home to an owner who's the second wealthiest in sport, a brand new regime, great golf courses, and this man's services. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Thielen.
Yeah!
What's up, dude?
Sir, what's up?
Hey, golf courses, did that play a role in this whole thing? Huh? Did it?
Well, or the fact that there was a full swing golf simulator about 10 feet from my locker.
Ooh.
That could have made a difference.
What a play that is. The facility's ridiculous down there. A full swing is near your locker room. What do we got going on in there?
That's what I said. I said if they were trying to recruit me, there was two things that they needed to do if they could have done some dirt. And one was have a golf simulator in the locker room. Number two was have a cold brew with a little bit of oat milk and a little bit sitting at the front door when I walk in.
Wow. What a recruiting pitch this whole thing was.
Okay.
Adam, can you turn your phone sideways right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's ricocheting, I do believe, up into your speaker. Perfect. So they had a beer waiting for you when you got there, a little cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee.
They didn't. But I'm saying if there were two things to do, that would have been it.
All right, close though. Still, golf simulator in the fucking locker room is bananas. Shout out to having the second wealthiest owner in all of sports. How did we get to the Carolina Panthers? Ian Rappaport said that he was hearing that there was potentially another team involved. How involved was Frank and Josh McCown and Andy Dalton? And how involved was everybody in the whole recruiting process? And obviously, how excited are you to get down there?
Yeah, kind of crazy. I mean, like you said before, I've never gone through this process before. So the whole process was nuts. I mean, I'm not a very patient person, so I had to pull out all the patience I possibly could have to just kind of let my agent do his job.
Yeah.
And then really just trust him, which he did. You know, between Blake Barrett's and Luke Invice, they absolutely killed it for me. And just
hell yeah, boys.
An opportunity to just kind of be the guy I am. So honestly, wasn't really planning on going to the Panthers and went on a visit there just to hear him out because I wanted to go somewhere that I felt like I had an opportunity to win a Super Bowl.
Oh.
And when I went there, I sat down with coach, I sat down with the GM, I sat down with all the coaching staff,
to win a
and
Super
I
Bowl.
felt like Carolina was the place to do that. I feel like there is a real chance to win a Super Bowl. And that gets me so excited. I think the staff of how excited they were that I was there and what I could bring to that offense, to that team to help them win football games was exciting. And then all the pieces they're adding. I mean, when they added Andy Dalton, that was a huge part of me going there. Just knowing that a veteran guy's put a lot of ball.
You think Andy Dalton's going to get to Super Bowl?
Really groom and help lead a team and a young quarterback that'll be coming in. And then Miles Sanders.
How many games did Andy Dalton win with the
guys?
Cowboys?
Oh my God!
Talking to a couple other
How many
receivers
games?
that really helped. Then the guys that they already have. It. So a defense that finished I think in the top 10 last year. I'm excited. I couldn't be more excited. You know, I didn't know it was going to happen this free agency. There was other teams that were kind of putting some pressure on, but I couldn't be more excited to be a Panther, and I truly mean that.
Will you say who the other teams are or no?
Oh, wait for it.
Well, I think there was the Broncos, Cowboys. You know, I had conversations with those teams and a few others. Again, the Panthers just felt like the best fit, and it all kind of just worked out. It all happened kind of quickly. I didn't know when it was going to happen, and it just kind of all came at once. But again, my family, my wife is.
Wow.
So,
Andy
Dalton was going to get.
Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say, hold up, say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. I, apparently, my mic is working, both of them now. And I don't know if
A 6
Let's
and
get
5?
the.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mike?
A 6 and 5 Andy Dalton.
Wait a minute.
That was his record when he played for the Cowboys. 6 and 5.
Yacht, what's up, Yacht? Lady Libra, what's up? The ladies are up here. We're in here before the show even started. Shout out to the ladies. Joanne Gonzalez. Roland's Review. What's up, Roland? And Angelica Baron. And Miss Hot Sauce herself. What's up, Lola? Oh no. Okay, I got to redo your thing. Okay, I got an update on my stream deck and some of them were lost. So I'm burning for you. There you go.
Find the files.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got to find it again.
Link them.
What's up, good people? Adam Thielen, I don't know if he was throwing shade at the Cowboys or not, but to literally say I thought that the best shot to win a Super Bowl was with the Carolina Panthers and Andy Dalton.
A 6 and 5 Andy Dalton. That's his record when he played for the Cowboys. 6 and 5.
I'm gonna say that's some bullshit.
6 and 5 Andy Dalton. And
okay.
He didn't do a whole lot with the Saints last year either. He actually
Wow.
he lost the room with the Saints.
Wow.
He lost the locker room with the Saints, and that's why he's not with the Saints anymore. That's why he's with the Carolina Panthers. Because he lost the locker room.
I don't even know what to say on that one.
No.
That shit's crazy.
Andy Dalton's so bad, guys didn't want to play for him. That's how bad he is.
Oh man.
Guys didn't want to play for him.
Well, as you can see, we got Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy is back. Mike, wait, hold on. Yeah, you know what? And I can't believe you can go ahead and tell everybody what you're doing now. Now, shout out to you because your channel's growing and everything else.
We just got monetized on the reaction channel. So in celebration, myself and my buddy DJ, y'all seen him on the channel.
Been here for football games.
For football games at the tailgate. We're doing the Little Nitro World's Highest Gummy Bear Challenge for the to celebrate being monetized tomorrow between 3 or 4:30, depending on when he gets here.
So wait a minute.
Time will
I'm looking
vary.
at this thing. It's tiny. It's like a regular sized gummy bear.
Yeah, it is, but it's packed with extract or whatever you call it. It's 900 Scoville.
It's sweet. So is that supposed to be hotter than the chip?
Well, I got mixed reviews when I actually looked it up on YouTube to get some perspective on the challenge.
And see, I can see the problem with this is,
well,
like when I took the chip.
Well, unlike the chip, you only have to survive 5 minutes. So if you after 5 minutes, you're good.
Well, but see, here's the problem I see
challenge.
with this. Jay Smooth, shout out to Jay Smooth, the number 26 pick in the draft. Who do I want? If I say who I want, people are going to be upset because I actually want Darnell Washington.
Is that the running back?
No, that's the wide receiver.
Okay,
I think
because the running back's going to be gone.
I think he's going to be gone before us. You'd have to move up, I think, to get him.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I'm more of get me a weapon that can also block. That way I'm taking care of two things.
Jay Smooth.
But I haven't worked on who my guy is this year. And shout out to David Wiley, who's going to Kansas City. Here we come.
I'll be working.
We're a little over a month away from our road trip headed to Kansas City. Okay, all right. I got to work. I got to work on the song. I got to work on it. But yeah, that was kind of crazy right there. So you went from Kirk Cousins, who has actually done more than Andy Dalton has.
Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback.
Andy Dalton has been to the playoffs, I think, 3 or 4 times and hasn't won a game.
Yeah,
I want to say that with
the Bengals, the Bengals.
Yeah. So when you turn around and say, getting Andy Dalton, we're going to the Super Bowl. Andy Dalton
didn't do nothing with the Bengals.
I honestly have to say you got to take a drug test.
When he was with the Bengals, they were ass. They just recently got good.
Okay,
to make it back-to-back playoffs and have a Super Bowl appearance.
Here's,
I was like, yeah.
I I feel perplexed today. Douglas, what's up, Yacht?
I'll be posting links on where y'all can go see myself and DJ Burn tomorrow.
I'm burning for you.
And we're gonna try to go longer than 5 minutes.
So I don't know that Adam Thielen knows, and I am correct. Andy Dalton is 0-4 in the playoffs. Kirk Cousins has a better record in the playoffs. And that's a team that's completely rebuilding.
And wait, is that what you was with the Bengals?
That was with with the Bengals.
Okay.
His first 4 years. He hasn't been in the playoffs since 2014.
And since then, the Bengals went to a Super Bowl.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Since he left.
Yeah.
They had a Super Bowl run, and
That's crazy.
they at least won one playoff game.
Damn, Gina is home and wins the wedding, Michael Anthony Fitness. Okay.
First, we need to get a house.
Y'all getting kind of personal up in
Well,
here.
first we need to get the house. So the wedding's off. It's off put till we get the house.
Okay.
So
All right. So I want to
I'm
say,
gonna leave at that. I'm gonna leave at that.
Jay Smooth, Cooper Rush is better than Andy Dalton.
Cooper Rush is 4-1.
You know, it's hard. Shout out
4-1
to Jay Smooth.
It's not hard to be better than Andy
Jay
Dalton.
Smooth is 100% right. Cooper Rush is better than Andy Dalton.
Well,
right
Andy
now.
Dalton was 6-5 with the Cowboys.
Yeah, well,
So
okay.
4-1 to help us get to the playoffs. I'll take that.
Just you buffering? I think so. Weed? Have you been smoking some weed?
Yeah, because your connection is
Cocaine is a
excellent.
hell of a drug.
It's excellent. Excellent
Okay.
connection.
Before we get into the Dallas Cowboys and all the hatred and stuff in there, it's almost funny to me because it doesn't matter what side of anything I do. No matter what I try and do, there's always somebody that tells you you're an idiot and you're stupid. So I got up to 278.8 pounds right there at the end of the season. I drank a whole bunch of sodas. I ate a whole bunch of candy. I had the big subs and the rums and cokes and everything else. And I got heavier than I'd ever been in my life. Sat down here a lot, not really moving much. So after the Super Bowl, I started cutting, I think I've had 3 rum and cokes, and I think I've had 2 sodas since the Super Bowl.
That's
total.
Good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I have not had, any Snickers or any Twixes or any of those candy bars.
Not even
I
on
do,
your cheat
I do
day?
get the little, it's like blueberry and chocolate little things.
For your cheat day.
I eat a couple of those at night,
Okay,
like that.
that's not
Or I'll
bad.
get the, the dark chocolate with the almonds and sea salt in it. I'll
That's
get
not
one of
bad.
those. But, I have started moving more with the red brick house and things.
David Wiley.
What's up, David? And I started doing keto again this week. And so since football season, I was up this morning from 278.8 to 264. My blood pressure's gone down a bit. I've got more energy. I've been literally running around going
Yeah,
through.
the only one.
And I get this guy that keeps telling me keto's a bad diet. Stop doing keto. And I'm sitting there like,
Not for everybody.
I'm kind of like, every time I've kind of done keto and stuck with it, it actually worked. And I usually feel better. Now, I'm not saying that's the be-all, end-all,
It's not for
but it's
everybody.
definitely better than me sitting down here on my fat ass, eating, the big sub and drinking sodas and eating candy behind it and getting fatter and fatter and getting close to being diabetic.
It's what works for you, though.
And I'm
not
just
for
like,
everybody.
and I tell people, this is what I'm doing, and this is the results. And automatically, somebody's just got to bitch slap you.
That's because people are jealous. They're jealous. It's
okay,
jealousy.
well, here's the other part of this.
Jealousy.
Michael
Alan Williams.
Michael Irvin. I've done several videos about Michael Irvin, and I've put out all of the information that is available and given my opinion. Okay? Given my opinion on what I see. And I literally have people that email me and threaten me and tell me I'm wrong and he's a sexual predator and he should be, burned at the stake. And I'm just kind of like, listen, people, if you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to watch. I'm Joe the fan here on YouTube giving my opinion, okay? Who says that I got, credit? Okay, are you trying to say that what I say is going to change, that all of a sudden, because Mark Holmes says that I don't believe that Michael Irving is guilty, that now all of a sudden, that Marriott's going to cost him $100 million? I wish I had that kind of. Oh, no, right. Ruben, yeah, 280. 280. We got defensive linemen, okay, that weren't weighing as much as me.
Close to 240.
Let's be clear here. Look, let's be clear here. At 5'10", I was 278. We got some defensive linemen that are the NFL that don't weigh that much, okay? If I could move, hell, I could be a one technique now for the Cowboys.
That was close to 240 during the season.
But the thing is the way I do keto. I think it actually works really good. What?
Donna.
Uh-oh.
Join the party.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Didn't he just rise up in the seat like 3 inches?
Actually, I was rising up since they talked about Andy Dalton and his bum behind.
Okay, all right. So let me just move on. But it's the hate is real. And, I try and do everything that I can to help everybody as much as I can. I'm working on the red brick house, and this guy says, hey, man, I've been in the hospital, and I work for a landscape company, and they've all gone back up to Maryland, won't be back till next week, and I need some work, to try and make some money for my motel and all that. So, okay, come on, man. Come on. You can help, help clean up and do some stuff, right? Were you there? No, you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I gave him a ride on to the motel and overpaid him. I said, look, because I learned something from my dad. My dad said, I'll loan anybody money. He said, because one of two things will happen. Either they pay you back and you can trust them, or they won't and you don't have to worry about them anymore. So he said, I'll pay a jackass just to stay away. I mean, literally. And so I overpaid the guy and said, look, here you go, buddy. I'm going to help you out tonight so you can make sure you get to the motel. I said, if you come back tomorrow, I said, because he only worked like half a day. I said, come back tomorrow. I got some more stuff if you want to do that and stuff. And I said, but I don't know how much I'll be able to pay you, He didn't come back. So I was like, okay, all right. So that rule worked for my dad, so I don't have to worry about him. But I was trying to help a guy out who, was down on his luck. Yeah, I try to do that. It's like, damn.
Karma will come back for you for that.
But it's like, there's people out there literally making channels and things like that and threatening this, that, and the other. It's just like, what is wrong with the world? And so I did a video earlier because one of these letters that we got from somebody who's basically telling me I need to stop doing this and here's what he did wrong and all that. But here's the thing I want people to take away. I've got my own opinions on everything. You have your own opinions on everything as well, which should be fine. We should be able to talk about how I feel and how you feel without having to hate each other. You understand what I'm saying? Because you might hear something that I say that might change your mind of like, oh, wow. Or I might hear something and all of a sudden we take your ideas and my ideas, and we put it together and we come out with something that's just like magnificent. But if all we're doing is, if you don't agree with me, you are shit. You're the enemy. We ain't never going to fix anything. Never. All right. So tonight we're dealing with all the hate out there, these haterades. And so here it is. You hear stuff like Shannon Sharp saying, yep, them Cowboys, they making some good move, man. But they got old Dakota Prescott there, so I don't have no faith in them. And I'm sitting here now hearing that Adam Thielen is saying because they got Andy Dalton that he believes they're a Super Bowl team. Seriously?
The 3-5.
Are you really gonna say that?
6-5 with the Cowboys. Hasn't won a playoff game.
I'm just like, wait. Okay, all right. So the Cowboys lost in the second round of the playoffs with a team that nobody thought was going to be in the playoffs.
Was lesser talent than last year.
But
than the year before.
But wasn't Justin Herbert, and everybody out west was supposed to be like the bomb diggity that was the juggernaut division that it could be that all four of those teams were going to make the play. I mean, you had Russell Wilson. Oh, I won't even talk about how Russell Wilson bombed the hell out last year, right?
He wasn't riding much last year.
Broncos Nation, let's ride. Let's ride. Oh, wait. So I'm sitting there thinking about that, but Justin Herbert, what did he do? They keep talking about how he's, the greatest thing since sliced bread. What is that fool done? And what is it going to do with Kellen Moore?
Regress.
Now,
he won some playoff games.
I tell you what, if the Chargers with Kellen Moore now all of a sudden go to the Super Bowl, okay, and do great things, then you could say it's Dak Prescott, that it wasn't the coaching. How about that one? Burgundy and gold. Yeah. Lola Cowboys, we have Sam Howell, the undefeated against the oh my God.
And where have you been, Burgundy and gold?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
This guy's been hiding because I haven't seen him in a minute. First time I've seen him in like forever.
Oh, wow. But you know what's interesting, though?
He finally coming out of the woodwork.
Hold on. Wait. Do we actually have more Washington Trolls than Eagle Trolls tonight?
I don't see anybody that's Eagle.
I think I've seen a single Eagle Troll here tonight.
I mean, even though
I think since we heard that rumor about Zeke Elliott.
That he wanted to go to the Eagles. Was on his short list. Eagles, Jets, and Bengals on his short list.
That's his short list.
Yeah, it's his short list.
Yeah, but is he on any of those lists?
He might be on one.
I'm gonna,
I don't think about the Eagles there. I don't think.
I'll be honest with you. It would not surprise me if it ended up being the Cam Newton route, where Cam Newton couldn't get a job anymore. I hate to say that. But see, this year is kind of crazy.
For running backs, I can see that.
But see, you know what? I don't know if it's the owners have decided, the players have gotten cute and greedy, and we're going to bitch slap them. So as much as some of you guys need a quarterback, you can't deal with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because
Lamar Jackson is the high watermark that if we give in to Lamar Jackson, if he gets that fully guaranteed contract, it's going to be bad for all of us. Because sometimes.
Okay, Gold.
Well, shout out to Burgundy and Gold, man. He said he loves my content. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. When's Dan Snyder leaving? That's all I want to know.
Well, they haven't sold the team yet officially.
He's cleared his shit out. I think he's in Europe or something, probably hiding out someplace that he can't be extradited. I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about Zeke Elliott and the Cam Newton route, about the players and Lamar Jackson giving in to him.
Well, yeah. Well, what if Zeke does not get a gig?
I don't think he'll get picked up until after the draft.
It may be one of those ones that we want to sell jerseys.
Well, he also wants.
There are so many running backs out there.
He also wants number 15 back.
And you look at the high-priced, talented running backs. Adrian Peterson. You can't say you wouldn't want an Adrian Peterson on your team, but he ain't had no playoff success.
That's like a once-in-a-generation player.
Well, but is he winning Super Bowls? Derrick Henry, Beaston. Unfortunately,
no. But his problem was he got injured and then he regressed.
He was second last year in rushing yards, and they lost 7 games straight.
But what good does that do if he's like number 2 in the league and y'all losing games?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that what Jimmy Johnson says? Stats don't mean nothing.
Well, exactly. Literally. I mean,
all I care about is win. He said, "All I care about is winning. Stats mean nothing. All I care about is winning." You can be the MV. You can be the rusher of the league, and we losing games.
Look at this. Okay, so this is how crazy it is. Okay, Josh Jacobs with the Raiders had 1,653 yards.
And what did the Raiders do last year?
Nothing. And they had other great pieces around him. Derrick Henry, 1,538 yards. And they had a 7-game lose streak.
The only one that I would say that did
Nick Chubb had 1,500 yards in a shitty season.
And then the next two were
Barkley at 1,300.
And then
because
Sanders.
they didn't have any, they had no
and then Miles
passing
Sanders,
game.
they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I'll give those two, but it's like.
But paying big money for a running back is passe. We may see next year that the franchise tag goes down. And see, that's why Tony Pollard was seeing the writing on the wall. Because once he signed the contract, I got guaranteed that I'm going to get $10.1 million.
Which is
but
what
see,
getting back from Zeke.
When you start looking around and saying, wait a minute, there's running backs out there that we can get for like $2 million. Maybe we can go ahead and say, for the price of Tony Pollard, we could get like 3 or 4 of those guys that still have chains.
Yeah, basically what we got back for Zeke Ellis, we're paying Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
And we still have 8. We also have 0.8.
And that's the case. So that's the way you have to look at this. You say, oh, well, we got to have Tony Pollard. He's a multiple weapon. But I'm kind of like,
He's also coming back from an injury.
Ronald Jones is costing us $1 million.
And he's not injured.
And he's averaged 4.4 yards a carry.
And he's not injured.
And he's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
And he's not injured.
And we're paying Tony Pollard, who has had 190 carries in his career
and has been
injured twice. So that's where I think he was like, I better sign this thing because see, Barkley screwed the pooch. Barkley was offered $12.5 million during the season.
I would have taken it.
Oh, Eastside. You know what? Shout out to Eastside because he says that's a dumb move. And anybody who's a Texans fan would know about dumb moves. You would just know about dumb moves.
No. And guess who's coming on Saturday?
Who's coming on Saturday?
Dalton Schultz.
He's going to be at the autograph sign? Oh, God, no.
He's gonna be I forgot to.
This is Amari Cooper all over again.
He'll sign. He's not gonna be Amari Cooper and get up and leave. He'll sign.
Wow. Michael Irvin's still supposed to be coming.
I'm getting his autograph if he's still coming.
I'm wondering.
I need to get his autograph.
I've done several videos about him and stuff. I wonder if you'll say, "Oh, Mark from Jobu Sports."
Well, if you burn that picture, I'll probably remember who you are.
Well, I'm just wondering from all the videos here because apparently I'm risking my life here. Helping to defend him.
Yeah, that's what some people would say.
So I'm like, I'm all in on him, and I believe personally, I believe that that's some bulljiggity.
Well,
but
the video says it all.
Well, I had a person who literally broke it down.
Oh
with everything.
no!
But
he said Dalton Schultz was a good pick.
Good pickup. Well, if you listen to Colin Cowherd, that was the dumbest move that the Dallas Cowboys ever made. That Dalton Schultz is one of the greatest tight ends in the world. I wonder if the Cowboys got rid of Dak Prescott, if they would say that was the dumbest move in the world. Probably would.
The thing is, though, Dalton Schultz is not good at blocking. This is his best year blocking. And he had
Mark,
to be a
how do you
blocker
watch
this
All
year.
Games YouTube video? You have to get the. You got to get YouTube TV, and then you get the
ticket,
Sunday ticket.
Yeah, where the ticket costs.
And I guarantee you it's probably going to have a couple of price increases between now and then, too.
But the thing is, though, YouTube, at least you can cancel. So after the season, you can cancel it.
But Eastside, but Eastside, you forgot about that most important guy that you signed.
Oh, Noah Brown.
Clifford Franklin.
Oh.
A.K.A. Noah Brown. I don't see, Eastside, I don't hear you talking about Noah Brown. What about him?
Games too, and yeah, it costs us a game.
Darlene, I agree with you, and I actually would love to. But here's the good thing about Bobby Wagner being his own agent and having the Dan Quinn connection. See, he can kick back and wait because he don't want to do OTAs. And all that stuff. He's like, I'm a vet. I know what I'm doing. I'm too old for this shit.
He showed that last year. It was good.
You could end up using that money that you get for Zeke in June and sign him and have kind of that wink type of a deal in place. You know what? It's funny that the team with the second worst record in the NFL that was so dumb that they should have lost the last one is the one in here cackling the most.
And they're not even sold on Mills. Mills might not be here after this year. He might not be. He might not even start this year. You get the NFL
package without ordering YouTube TV? Okay. But you know what? Here's the thing, though. Getting YouTube TV might not be a bad thing for me anyway, because when I'm down at the Red Brick House, I'm just going to have the internet. So I'm not going to have, so at least I can use that as my TV provider.
The thing is, though, you can cancel whenever. So if you just want it for the season to get the ticket,
Joe,
cancel.
That is where I am too right now. Is I don't know what the deal is with Hankins. Apparently, they're trying to offer him some money, and he's kind of playing harder to get and figuring, I'm gonna play hardball to get some more money.
Get a little bit more in the kitty.
Mark, damn, Gina coming to my house. She comes from time to time.
Well, the autograph sign is next week, so.
YouTube TV is nice. Lola Cowboys, Des for me, but too many injuries and it wasn't the same. Well, see, here's, one thing I will say about the Cowboys. Generally speaking, when they're finally done with the player, they're usually pretty much on their way out. Because here it is, Lyle Collins is probably going to be released from Cincinnati, a team that is truly in need of running backs.
And that was Lyle Collins wasn't a running back.
Excuse me, of offensive linemen.
If they need a running back, then call Zeke Elliott.
Oh, man. But, a team that doesn't have any offensive linemen and we say thanks but no thanks, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. So you look at it from that standpoint and say, if they believe that Zeke, and you can't spend $16 million for a running back. You can't.
10, maybe 10, but not 16.
No, even 10. Look, I'm with Prime Game Time. You can't spend $10 million. That's still way too much.
I would say we got.
That is way too much money for a running back. It just is. You got to be more logistic.
And then Saquon Barkley messed up then because he was getting about 2. He was about to get 12.
Well, but again, they can run him in the ground for one more year and say bye.
Well, at least it's all guaranteed this year. So that's some good news for him. He have at least one more guaranteed deal.
Steve, I'll be working on that starting next week. That's when I'm really going to start digging into the draft. And I'll be honest with you, I have not dug that deep. I definitely want an offensive lineman. We'll have to see which ones may be there at 26. I still have this desire for Darnell Washington, the tight end. I think about some of the great Dallas Cowboys teams. We've always had great tight ends. Well, you look at the NFL today, the teams that are going to Super Bowls all have great tight ends. So that's where I think the Cowboys need to work on.
Well, we did pick up 2 good tight ends last season in the draft. One of them was a free agent.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't understand. This is weird. Where are all the Eagle fans? Where are all is something going on in Philly?
Well, remember they let go 9 players, I thought.
But that doesn't stop them.
I mean, they're probably sad because Miles Sanders, I think, was one of the ones that left too. Or did he get re-signed? Because one of the players they let go when he came back, I don't think it was Miles Sanders.
Well, I'm with you on that one, Kassam. Get you a nasty offensive lineman. But see, here's the problem with the Cowboys now.
Philadelphia is in the house.
There we go.
There's one. There's at least one. At least one.
I got Nicki. He's got tickets for Nicki Minaj if you want them. I don't know about that one.
See, he
come on, Verizon. Good Lord, what's going on? Is your signal messing up, girl?
Because our connection is good coming out.
Well, we think it is.
It says excellent connection. It wouldn't say excellent connection if it wasn't.
Gina said, hell yeah, good night. Hallelujah, killed off your good night. Okay. We'll see about the tickets. Knowing him, he's just pulling some bullshit.
It's like all the other Eagle fans.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Kill it off.
The ones that live in Philly.
Well,
crazy.
Okay. And there's a lot, Sam, there's a lot to your point there. This morning, if you listen to me, I broke it down too, because I'm with you. The team is built from the lines out. That, the Joneses love that sizzle. They love those guys that sell the jerseys. But they don't believe so much in, especially interior defensive line. Mm-hmm. They don't necessarily believe in offensive line. They're going to go out and they're going to get your Brandon Cooks and your wide receivers and your CeeDee Lambs. But then they kind of say, meh, to the offensive line and defensive line. Alan Williams, I don't. Ooh, that's a scary proposition to say he will carry the load on the team.
I don't think.
When Zeke was hurt and he had to get like 30 plays, he was like, "I'm shot." He's not used to that.
He's not going to get most.
And I'm not sure that he's going to be able to hold up wear and tear wise.
It'll be
have that many carries.
He'll be running back by committee.
That's a lot for a guy. See, and I'm afraid,
especially coming back from injury.
If you really want to know my true feeling on this one, I feel like this is a Marion Barber deal. Where Marion Barber, we signed a big contract with him. At least this is only 1 year tag, but the tag didn't really work this year very well with Dalton Schultz, though, did it?
I mean, he played better, but it wasn't like spectacular.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
I mean, he played.
Not carry the load, but be running back number one. Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense then. If that's what you were saying, because he is.
I'm in California though. Okay.
That technically is our number one running back is Tony Pollard right now.
Yeah, we're going through the new philosophy, which is having running backs by committee. Several. With us getting Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones, don't sleep on him. He's been in the league 6 years, but he doesn't have a lot of mileage on him, and he's averaged 4.4 yards a carry, and he does have some Super Bowl pedigree there. Primetime Phil, another one of my road gang that's going to be joining us at the draft.
I'll be working, making that cheddar while y'all at the draft.
Larry Tunsil has become the highest paid tackle in the NFL history again. Yep, I guess smoking weed don't matter there, does it?
And he plays with the Texans.
Yep.
How good is that for the Texans though?
Oh, he's a good offensive lineman.
I'm talking about, but when was the last time was he there when they went to the playoffs last?
I'm trying to think when they traded with Miami for him. Probably no. I don't think he was.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter. He's the best one because y'all haven't really done nothing.
I would have D-Hop, Tony. D-Hop. And you know what?
Well, his value's
I'll
going
tell you
down.
what. Don't be surprised if the Cowboys were able to get him again. I would not be surprised. People say you're crazy and all that. You know what? I want as many weapons as possible.
Well, see, the Cowboys are playing hardball and they want to get
need to sign Bobby Wagner and Hankins need to decide if they want to play for the Cowboys or not. Well, they may want to play for the Cowboys, but they don't want to play for chump change. It's kind of like Odell is like, I didn't ask for 20, but $4 million is not enough. So these players that are free agents are having this year unrealistic expectations of what people are offering. What's up, Jessica? Long time no see. How are you doing?
5?
Who? Odell?
Would he take 5?
I don't want Odell.
I'm just saying, would he take 5?
Listen, don't say it because see, I got a crow over here. Okay,
and he got one that
the other one. Yeah, he took one taste of a Eagle fan over here of a Jet Row, and he literally fell out. Okay, so I'm not trying to eat crow. If we get Odell, I got to eat crow. I'm not eating crow.
I don't want Odell, but I'm saying that we take 5. I might at 5.
5 is better than 4, and 4 is better than sitting your ass home all season. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's better than 20.
What's better than 20?
I said for a team, that's better than 20.
Yeah, for a team. I was like, shh. But I never wanted Odell. I'm sorry, I never did.
That was more about that
for me.
No, that was more the Joneses being the headlines. That's all that was. going to the game and all that. This is fun.
Well, Odell will sell jerseys.
Of course,
He'll
he will.
sell hype. But I don't know that he's going to sell winning for the Cowboys. I still have this, maybe I'm wrong and he has grown up and that he's changed.
But the question is his body going to hold up? That's the thing I worry about if we did pick him up.
There you go. And I have been worried about that as much as I have been about Odell being Odell.
Well, that too, the diva mentality. That's the other thing I got to worry about is that diva mentality.
Yeah. Is Game Time in here? Oh, there's Game Time. Look, the only one I don't have is DMV here. We've got the whole road crew that's heading to Kansas City in about a month, okay?
No, I'm not going.
We got Game Time, Prime Time, with myself, David Wiley. Unfortunately, we don't have a kitchen or an RV. And we got DMV, and we're all headed to Kansas City. We're supposed to be hooking up with Jay Tuck as well as some other people. We will definitely bring in some good coverage.
That'll be dope.
J.J. Watt's going to be, it's amazing how Pat McAfee has just like taken off.
Well, it's because he's good friends with Aaron Rodgers too, and then one of his good friends used to play for for Green Bay on their defense, I believe. I forget the guy's name.
A.J. Hawk.
But yeah, when you're good friends with people like that, like Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that, and J.J. Watt,
I'm just going to say that he's taken it to another level. That I don't believe that he's.
Well, that
I don't believe he's gone to school for journalism.
Well, that and he does commentate for WWE too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And this is what people don't understand. This is new media. You don't have to be the guy that was a newspaper reporter or work for a radio station and stuff. You have to have personality.
Well, he has the personality, and he was a kicker for the Colts.
There you go. Oh, I met him. I got a picture with Joe Boo in 2013. And speaking of, they have like a golf course, like a little miniature golf course in front of their training facility. Yeah, they got like 5 holes out there, so you can go putting and stuff in front of it.
The other thing too is Pat McAfee's known for standing. That's his stitch too. He likes to stand,
and he's funny too. He was funny. He was funny as could be with Joe Boo.
I seen him on WWE. He's really funny.
Jay Smoove, Odell. Who wants Odell anyway? Hell, nobody signed him, and that's the thing that's amazing.
It's because of his. It's more because of his injury than anything else. I believe.
I guarantee you, he thought coming back, everybody's going to be bidding war, and 12 teams came for the workout. I'm going to be rolling in dough. But the longer that goes, the more desperation is going to set in.
Yeah, he'll probably take that.
And that's what I'm saying about with Hopkins. At some point, they have to look at this and say, if he's on the roster at X point, we're going to have to pay that. Let me look at his contract real quick.
But they might be desperate, and they might take that number 4 pick. I wouldn't mind giving number 4 for him if they're that desperate. So you can have our 5th round pick if you get that desperate. I wouldn't mind getting up my 5th round pick either.
Let's see his deal.
If they get that desperate.
So, right now,
it's
his cap hit, pre-June 1st, is $29 million right now. Now, I don't know when that becomes guaranteed, but if he is a post-June 1st trade cut.
The numbers look better.
I mean, post-June 1st cut. Well, you're paying it. If you cut him after June 1st, you'll save $10 million this year, but you're going to pay $10 million next year. So that's $19 million they get in cap relief.
So they're probably waiting until June 1st.
Now, if they trade him, if they trade him pre-June 1st,
it's worse.
Then they only save $9 million. Okay, so if it's a post-June 1st cut, then it's basically the same as if they cut him. So it'd still take $10 million.
So the best thing to do is they're probably waiting until June 1st.
That might be.
But
the problem with waiting until June 1st is you're not having that draft, pick for this year.
I know. But the numbers look better.
I guess. I mean,
do you want to pay 21 or do you want to pay 10?
Well, but they're probably looking for somebody to take on his contract as is.
That too.
But and at some point they got to look at it and say we don't want to pay that money for a guy who doesn't want to be here. And he's still hanging out in Dallas. It's kind of like, please, sir, can you sign me?
But Dallas trying to get the best deal possible if they are still interested in him. And they may not want to pay a 3rd round pick for him.
Actually, Game Time, call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I could see having all 4 of those guys. I could see still having Michael Gallup. Because then you got a rotation, and then you got an extra one just in case. Could you imagine? Just dream with me for a second here. We're talking about the West Coast offense, so Game Time. Could you imagine having CD outside, Hopkins right there in the slot, and Michael Gallup on the outside, and then having Brandon Cooks too, as a 4th wide receiver in there? Because when we lined up with 4 wide receivers last year, and it was Michael Gallup on one leg, CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, and chopped liver.
Not chopped.
That didn't scare anybody. I'm just saying that if you're looking and saying, we're going all in, we're trying to win the Super Bowl this year, give me as many weapons as you can. And it could be that you could get Hopkins 4th round right now.
Yeah, they get desperate enough.
5th round? You telling me, Game Time, that if you could get D-Hop and he'd restructure his contract for a 5th, you wouldn't do that?
I might have to jump on that for a 5th.
You wouldn't do that?
I would jump on it for a 5th. Our last 2 guys we traded for was for 5th round picks. I'm good with that.
Man, I would go crazy, because then you can still use the draft. You still got your 1st, your 2nd, your 3rd, your 4th. Are you kidding me?
You got your 6th and 7th still, even though they're no-name guys.
We're doing fine with Dak Prescott stopped. Oh, there won't be. The hate won't
That
stop
comes
on
with
it.
the territory of being a Cowboys quarterback. It comes with the territory.
No, we don't want Odell. No, nobody wants Odell.
I know, because we got
Okay, well, you know what? Game Time. We're gonna have so much fun. We'll have about 16 hours of on the road with you, me, David Wiley, DMV. We're gonna be talking like crazy. Okay, I hope my Wi-Fi works good, because I'm gonna live stream the hell out of that. Y'all gonna get sick of me during the draft. We will carry 4 wide receivers. Just watch. I mean, I would rather go from the drought to a flood of wide receivers any day. And I would love to go ahead and pick up a couple more defensive linemen and offensive linemen, so that way we can say we will leave no doubt that we are going to be able to dominate teams. Just do that. Yeah, at some point, Jerry Jones has to say, screw it. If I'm going to do this before I leave up out of here, right now is the chance. Right now, everybody is discounted. Everybody is bargain basement. There is nobody that's getting, 1st round draft picks for anybody. There's nobody out here that's getting contracts that are going crazy through the roof. You got Lamar Jackson, an MVP that is only $32 million right now, and 2 1st round picks. Ain't nobody biting? Are you serious? Odell is sitting here talking about, I can't get more than $4 million. Jalen Ramsey traded for a 3rd. Seriously, this is, fire sale buy time.
The fact that we did something.
Oh, Game Time. I definitely think that the owners are banding together to say, keep a lid on this shit.
The fact that we actually did something this year.
You mean, oh my God.
Trading for a couple of guys,
it's
free agents.
It's crazy because it feels like Stephon Gilmore was like years ago. And even the Brandon Cook feels like it was, 1 year ago.
But at least we did.
All this stuff has happened in the last 2 weeks.
At least we did something this year because of the bargain basement shopping when it comes on.
No, Dennis, the wife is not coming to the draft. No, she's not coming. This is the guys' trip, okay? And it was so funny because when I was talking to the hotel stuff, the lady was saying that my husband-to-be, his last name is the same as mine, Holmes. And I was like, oh, okay. And we got talking and stuff, and she was real nice and everything else. And I said, we're having a guys' road trip. And she's like, oh, Lord. She said, please don't let it be like... what is the movie where they went to Vegas and all that?
Hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah.
She said,
Hangover.
I hope it's not going to be like Hangover.
Yeah, when they go
like,
for the
and
wedding.
they said, and somebody's going to come back married. I was like, we all are married to begin with.
I'm soon to be.
I was like,
I'm soon to be.
No, we're not going to Vegas. We're going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here we come.
You got to let us know how the barbecue is.
Well, we're going to try. Well, we're going to stop off at St. Louis, too. I think we got to stop at St. Louis and have some St. Louis barbecue and compare that to Kansas City barbecue. You just got to. You have to. West Coast offense is less audibles and less checkdowns. And it's quicker paced, so the offensive linemen don't have to hold up as long. And it's about getting the ball into guys' hands to make plays, which is why you want to say get Hopkins as well, because that's a guy who can make plays.
Yeah, rotation,
I don't see anybody better in the slot right now.
Yeah, Hopkins.
I'm sorry. I can see him. I mean,
Hopkins will be a good rotation.
Oh, my God. Putting him in the slot and Brandon Cooks on the outside with the speed. Oh, my God. Oh.
Now, let me ask you this question. Does this have something to do with Mike McCarthy taking over the offense?
Well, it's going to change.
I'm talking about of us actually finally doing something, him and Dan Quinn finally picking up guys. Does that have something to do with it?
I think that Dan Quinn...
Because Mike McCarthy...
See, here's the thing. You have to understand. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they love the offense. They love the Des Bryants and the Zeke Elliott's and picking up those great players on the offense. The defense has always been the redheaded stepchild. But Dan Quinn, and basically when they hired Dan Quinn, they said, okay, you deal with the defense, and we're going to deal with Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore with the offense and stuff, because that's what they really like. But then Dan Quinn made defense cool. And I think the Joneses looked and said, well, damn, we left him alone. And, basically he gave us his wish list of what he needed.
And then they got it.
And we got defense. Ooh, defense, that's kind of cool. And so I think that they've learned that maybe what we need to do is let's let Mike McCarthy do his thing. We've done the Kellen Moore thing, and we had the same results over and over again. Yeah. Let's see what somebody who's been there can do.
And this might be the year that will at least make it to a championship round of playoffs.
Mike will have a wedding with a live wedding with Dane. Well, I hope they're alive when they get married. He's like, are we going to live stream your wedding?
No, we're not live streaming it. It ain't going to be live.
Oh, Mike, there you're talking about the fat boys. I would love to have a fat boy in the trench. Once that gets into 5-step backdrops and patting the ball, he gets into trouble.
That's good.
Okay, I'm back. Just had to see the ending of the Hurricanes beat Houston. Oh, another loss, another one for Eastside.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the
Eastside Herald. Email me team at Philadelphia 1000 so I can screenshot you. Ooh, if you don't believe me.
Oh no.
Well, I tell you what, Philadelphia. You got my email. Screenshot and send it to me right now. Go ahead.
It's probably fake.
No, come on. You can do that. Look. I'll go to, Cowboysmark94 Gmail.
It's probably fake.
Go ahead, Philadelphia. In fact, Philadelphia, I'm going to email you right now, okay?
It's probably fake.
Because, see, Philadelphia used to always tell me, he would send me that if the Jalen Hurts, let me see if I got it. If OTA Jalen Hurts shows up at 22, the Eagles could be Super Bowl contenders. Okay, I thought you said Super Bowl winners. Okay, so I'll give you that one. Okay.
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl, so I can't deny that one.
Show me the tickets.
He ain't going to show them because they'll have nothing to show.
All right. Show me the tickets, Philadelphia. I just emailed you. Oh, you're not even home?
Then why are you offering tickets when you're not even at home? See, that's typical Eagle fans. Typical Eagle fans. Typical.
Bullshit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got a bit of a cold here. Okay.
You have no tickets. Typical Eagle fan.
Baby's got back. Skip Bayless. Pollard Jones is good. Tandem running. Yeah, okay. They're at your house. Okay. Well, you know what? You can email me at any point, and I'll do a breaking news. Philadelphia has Nicki Minaj tickets right there, okay? But if Hopkins comes, doesn't that make us too pass happy and throwing 50 times a game? We're going to do that anyway. Hold it. Do you really believe that Mike McCarthy is a changed man and wants to just run the football? You don't really believe that, do you?
He hasn't run the. He never.
You don't really believe. Come on, man.
He didn't run the ball in Green Bay as much. And they had a good running back in Green Bay, and they didn't use him.
You're talking about a guy who was like 65 and 70% passing with Green Bay.
And they had a good running
You're honestly going to tell me? I
think
think we will pass more effectively. I think we'll use the short, because here's the thing, though, about the passing. It's predicated on short passing, quick hitting passing. So hitting Tony Pollard out in the flat, that's a pass. But it's kind of like a long handoff.
Yeah, because
it's high percentage.
Probably get more yards.
If you get, Hopkins and you put him in the slot, it's going to be, boom, 5 yards, slant.
And they probably can get more with it.
That's a pass. That's what's going to be. That's what's going to be.
And Tony Pollard's good at catching the ball.
You're right about that.
That's one thing that Zeke Elliott wasn't good at.
Yeah.
Catching the ball.
We've got a little quiet here. Maybe the Cowboys, I'm still waiting for the big move that they're talking about. I don't know if the big move was Brandon Cooks and Gilmore, Stephon Gilmore together is the big move. But I'm still kind of waiting for another one. I still am. And it's been a little too quiet the last couple of days.
Well, maybe that's something in the works.
Mark, I have a funny story. I was clothes shopping and seen an Eagle fan, but Michael Irvin suits. Oh, it was by Michael Irvin suits. Okay. Oh. Mark did get us last year. Good night, Dennis. You have a nice one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Carolina Cowboy. An unstoppable offense. Give me that. And a hard-hitting defense. That crypto coin, Zeke's not rookie Zeke anymore. No, he's not. Sadly, Zeke is not anywhere close to that guy.
Ever since the guy's contract, he wasn't the same.
Yeah. Do we have some good prints down here?
We got those ones over there.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ones we have.
All right. So we're going to do a drawing before we get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, because I got some more prints to load up.
Well, here's what we got. Okay. So this weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend is the CSA show. Okay.
But all the Cowboy players, if you're going, are on Saturday.
So we'll be there.
On Saturday.
Michael Irvin's supposed to be there.
Now,
hopefully he'll still be there.
Now, who
I'm trying to think who we're going to be getting.
Yeah, Michael Irvin and then probably Micah Parsons.
Isn't Diggs supposed to be there too? You don't have the list in front of you, do you?
I think Diggs supposed to be there, but I'm not sure what his what you can get signed.
Yeah, we don't know.
He might be one of those ones.
Yeah,
too, where only get like
CD was.
Or that's how Michael Parsons is too.
Shout out to Eastside Herald.
It's not even worth putting his name down because he's not going to give us his email, his information.
Oh, wrong with.
There we go. Yeah, you can give us your information anyway, so there's no point writing your name.
Yeah,
down.
this is true. He's afraid.
No, but that's the thing though, because Michael Parsons the same way too with his contract.
That was then it's kind of like, man, okay, so I've got to print and stuff like that.
But the person that wants his autograph's gonna get their jersey signed, so that's probably worth it.
Yeah,
to get authentic jersey signed.
Okay, and then on Sunday it's so we're going just for.
I'm going number 3. I was going to be there on Sunday.
For Buffalo, why can't they? Jeez, he literally died on the field. So
he's going to be there on Sunday.
Yeah, so
at
we're gonna
1:15.
So if you're gonna be there, let us know. We're gonna we'll be there. Every year it kind of changes up and gets streamlined more and more, where they get you in and out and stuff.
They changed it now because now the Cowboys are on Saturday, not Sunday. because lately they've been on Saturday,
Okay.
which works better for me.
All right. Well, are you ready for this drawing?
Yeah, it's not gonna be you, Eastside Harold.
Because Eastside, well, he's won before,
Yeah,
but
he hasn't at least emailed us the information for us to send him something.
all right. Let's see what you got. Who you got here on the drawing? DeMar Hamlin. Thank you, Game
DeMar
Time.
Hamilton.
Who?
Yeah, he'll be there on Sunday at 1:15.
DeMar Hamlin
is when his autograph's going to be signed. When
Yep.
he get his autograph and stuff.
Wow. And who do we have? Quantum. Quantum is our winner. Quantum. Email me, cowboysmark94 gmail. I know I've got a bunch of different ones prints over here. You can have one of those, or we can do a custom one for you. So
Use email us what you want, and we'll make.
Alan Williams, yes, I got it. I got to add it to the you, and I've got a couple other pictures. Appreciate that, my man.
Wait! Before you do the song and dance,
The song and dance. Okay.
you know your outro. Don't forget tomorrow we're doing the Nitro World's Hottest Gummy Bear Challenge on my reaction channel
Yeah.
to celebrate being monetized.
I'm gonna have to definitely watch that.
Well,
I'm still because you know the thing about that is with the chip, I folded up the chip and just like one bite and swallowed. With a gummy bear, you can't do that.
I know, and I've been watching videos too just to get an idea.
I mean, I can imagine if you got to chew it.
But the thing is,
I mean,
you have to survive at least 5
and
minutes.
you know it's gonna be like the sugar in there is gonna be sticking to your mouth.
I don't think it's actual sugar. I think it's like whatever the pepper stuff that they put in it.
But it's still the gummy. It's still a gummy.
Yeah, the gumminess of it, but it's just
and I hope it's a soft gummy. Don't let it be a stale gummy, where it's like you really got to bite on it. You better hope it's fresh.
It's 9,000 Scoville, which is the whole.
Is that all?
Yeah. I mean,
It's not like 9 million.
Or it might be 9 million. Whatever the chart is. It's 9 something. I know it says on here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's 9 million Scovilles. 10 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper.
It's how many?
It's 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper.
Okay, so
It's 9 Scoville, 9 million Scovilles.
so the one chip challenge is 2.2 million heat units
So
on
this
the
is,
Scoville scale.
but this is hotter, is what they're saying.
No, I thought it said 900,000. Are you saying
No, it says 9 million Scovilles is what it says on the packaging. 9 million Scovilles. And it's 900
How hot is
times
the
hotter than the jalapeno pepper.
And you're doing this 9 million.
You don't like to survive 5 minutes, but we're going to go until someone taps
Wait a
out.
minute.
We're going to go until someone taps out. Hey.
9, wait, but hold on. The chip is 2.2.
I survived the chip.
But that's 2.2. This thing is 9 million?
So about 3 or 4 times hotter.
No, dog. You got milk? You got ice cream? Oh, damn.
Hey, y'all can watch me and DJ. Well, DJ says he has a high tolerance for spice, so he might be okay.
Now wait, what company do you have? Because this is the
It's Little Nitro, is the name of the packaging.
Little Nitro. Okay,
World's Hottest Gummy Bear.
Little Nitro side
Yeah,
effects.
that's the one.
This product is extremely spicy and potentially to cause skin and mouth irritation.
Yeah, that's if you touch your skin. I mean, I'm sure if you. That's like with any peppers, though. You touch your skin, it's going to irritate it if you touch your face or your eyes.
So they're saying this is the world's hottest.
That's what they say. That's what I say with everything. This so it's more of a gimmick to buy it. But yep, we'll be doing it tomorrow on the channel to celebrate being.
I don't know
monetized.
about that one, dog.
Hey, You only live once.
Okay, well, I guess it's better than Toes of Satan.
It's just a little
hottest lollipops.
It's just a small gummy bear, so it's not as bad.
Shh. Okay, all right.
Not like the lollipop that just looks.
Please get a gallon of milk and a half gallon of ice cream. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check. He's saying he sent me a copy of the tickets.
Oh, what? They're probably. Oh yeah, he did send you.
Hold
something.
on.
There ain't no tickets. That's an advertisement.
That's after party.
That's an advertisement.
That's not an.
There was a. That's not no tickets. That's some advertisements. And these two got beef. Why would they be at the same show?
Wait a minute. 40. Oh, hold on. That ain't the actual ticket, man. Come in canvas, brush paint, unlimited wine, and light with hers, and light hors d'oeuvres. $40 per person. Cash app. Baby.
That's fake.
Emporium Deuce, 432 East 71st Street. Come on, man.
Is that in Philly somewhere?
Come on. In Philadelphia.
They're like somebody
Come on, man.
Because those two do not like each other. I don't know why they would be on the same show.
That's a sip and paint party. Come on. That's a sip and paint party. What? Who are you trying to fool here?
That's one of those places where you go and you just paint and you sip on like wine or alcohol.
So that's the concert after party. Philadelphia. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, Gina would know about that because she's all about Nicki Minaj. She would know.
She said, Philadelphia, go to bed. Go to bed. You're on punishment, man.
That's no real ticket.
Oh, my God. All right. We had fun tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight was actually relaxing because
Philadelphia over here laughing too.
The last two nights have been, last two live streams have been actually on the road. And I've doing some work on that studio to try and get it better to be on the road. And in fact,
you're getting internet this week.
We're going to be getting internet. So, here's the thing. When we screw up, we try to make amends, okay? And trying to live stream from or upload videos from the Red Brick House don't work. So we actually convinced Comcast to hook up internet, even though the house is under construction. So we're going to have temporary internet at the house.
Well, we have power.
We have power. So that's the good news for us. So we will definitely be doing better. So right now, get your shot glass.
So when you putting the studio in?
Well, you know what? I might take one of the fold-up tables from upstairs and some chairs. And, we can always, rough it. We roughed it at Stuart Morrison's bathroom that we were under construction with.
It's under construction.
Yeah.
So.
And, yeah. So we'll make do. All right. Get your shot glasses ready. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. Hold up. This is interesting. Let's try it one more time. Nope. All right. Well, damn. I guess I got to reload that too. We've got technical difficulties with the system. Every time they do an update, it screws up my system. So with that, let's try one more thing. Let's try this one then. Let's see if this works. I'll be damned. That's not even working. Hold on. Let's try it one more time.
Black.
There it goes.
Oh, there it goes. Look. Now he's going to click the right button for that particular one.
Philadelphia is bullshit.
Of course he is.
Appreciate everybody being here. And God willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow evening, sometime around 4 o'clock or so, Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction and his friend DJ will be doing the Hot Gummy Challenge. 9 million Scoville? Woo, that's hot. All right, good people. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Peace out.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.